Hi everyone, this is Momo Beyond back with my 3-month lock update. So I'm prepared this time. I actually have the stuff I wanted to show you, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been noticing with my journey so far. Basically, I have seborrheic dermatitis, and I noticed that whenever I do wash my hair, which is at least once a week, I try to make it twice a week, but it just depends on my schedule. My work schedule can be pretty busy, so a lot of times I'm just get up and go, right? So whenever I wash my hair, literally the same day of, I'll see flakes. So today, case in point, this morning I literally washed my hair and there's like flaking in there. And I kept, like asking people, like, what is it? Is it flakes from the product? Is it flakes from my scalp? What is it? They were saying, like, it's dandruff. And I was like, dandruff? I've never really had dandruff before, but it is an issue. I mean, so far, I'll show you. So, first, I was using this. So, the Sulfur 8 clarifying shampoo. I don't use it as is. What I do is I dilute it first with water. So I put like a bit of this in there, and then I put the rest water, and that's how I was washing my hair. Literally, as I would finish washing my hair feels clean. My scalp is not itching, it's not inflamed, it's not scabbing, nothing, right? But then as soon as I get to work and my hair is starting to dry, because I typically air dry, I get to work, my hair's starting to dry, and literally if I go like this, just flicks, just snowing, right? So then I started using this recently. I've had this for years actually, because I have been trying to start a lock journey since I cut off my locks back in 2016. So almost every single year I would start locks, and then I would wait until about the 3-month mark, and that's when I would be like, oh, I kind of miss my loose hair. I want to see how it is, and take it out. So we're not doing that this time. We are not doing, I promise you, when it comes to this semi-freeform journey, this is the happiest I've been with my hair in years. I've tried to go through the whole braiding phase, like, oh, just keep my hair in braids and don't worry about it. Don't, just braid it up, wash it in between braids, braid it up again. It didn't work. Number one, braiding is very expensive now. And I don't make that much money to be sitting up here doing braids and spending upwards of $300 to braid some hair. I'm not doing it. Secondly, where I live, trying to find a reliable, reputable braider is near impossible. I was like, why am I even wasting my time when I can grow my own hair? So literally, the locks is the best option for me. Then I tried to dilute this, the anti-residue shampoo. So in the beginning I was diluting it, and then I stopped because I actually prefer using it as is. But what I'm looking into doing is probably just going back to my tried and true. I know it's milky, I know I shouldn't have it in my my locks, but Pantene has worked for my family for years. My grandmother, her hair was down to essentially her ankles, and she had beautiful long hair, and she used Pantene. My mom uses Pantene. Pantene always worked for me, so I'm thinking of just going back to Pantene. What I might do is get the Pantene Clear formula. That's the one where I forgot, it's like volumizer or something, but the point is it's clear. It's a clear formula, so I'm gonna see about using that. If not, then I'll just go back to my regular old Pantene, not the one that they made for like textured hair or whatever, just regular Pantene in the white bottle. That's it. Always works for me. I'm gonna go back to it because right now I don't really see a major difference with these clarifying shampoos. All I'm seeing is just Flake City. And I do recall that when I had my loose hair and when I was doing my locks and I used anything that was what I would use on my loose hair, never had a problem. So I'm going to try that. If that doesn't work, if I'm still having Flake City, then I realize that that is not the issue. It's something deeper. And then I'm going to have to start, I'm going to have to see a dermatologist basically. But let me give you a look at the hair. I finally got my ring light doing something good. So let me give you a look at the hair. I didn't get a chance to show you last time because I'm so scatterbrained that life, bro. Okay. And then really quick, I do want to talk about this. So this is not the rose water that's from this jar. I actually used all of it already. So this is rose water from Heritage. In here, along with regular argan oil. So I put a couple drops of that in this, and I spritz my hair. Not daily anymore. I used to do it daily. I stopped doing it daily in the morning because I don't wear like a scarf or anything, so it's not like I'm sitting there. I just sleep, just, you know, whatever. So I was trying to like make sure my hair would lie down and look presentable. I keep looking at me because I'm trying to see my hair, but I was trying to make sure that my hair looks presentable, and that's the reason why I started doing the daily spritzes, but I kind of slowed down on that. So now I'll just take a couple drops of this because I did start using oil, guys. I just I'm just trying to find something that will help with the situation because my uniform for work is black. It's all black. So having, you know, snowing and you wear black every day is not fun. It's not fun. I'm always like, you know, that's not cute. So yeah, get into the hair. So I'm gonna open up the roots now. You'll probably see the snow while I'm going through it. So yeah, roots are nice and thick. And I'm gonna turn around. And I'm actually in my chair now where, for the purposes of this video, I'll be able to also see the back of my hair much better than before. And they're coming along. I gotta say, like, this is only 3 months in, and the hair's forming. The locks are looking pretty good, nice and juicy. I do separate because I do want to keep the, you know, the locks where they are. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do another video where I'm going to separate on camera. And I'm obsessed. Like, not for them, my grays. But I am obsessed. I do wear like a little band just to keep my hair out of my face and give it a little bit of formation. Make it flow and form well. But I am 100% satisfied, very much so in love with the process. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought it would be harder. I thought that I would be a little bit more discontented. I don't see that much snow. Okay. But like, I have to check because I don't, you know, anytime I go like this, I'm always expecting the worst. But I thought that I would be discontented, or I would be constantly like playing in my hair. I am playing in my hair, but it's more so just to like make sure that, you know, the roots are not like conjoining. Because since I washed it today, I actually didn't separate. So I do a little separating on camera for you. And when I separate, it doesn't hurt. It's like, it's just so easy. It's so easy. It's the easiest hair I could have ever had. I could have had this years ago if I wasn't so focused on society, how I looked. You know, not for nothing, being around a lot of people, you know, I was just fearful that I would be perceived a certain way. But not for nothing, they're going to perceive you whatever way they want to perceive you if they have hate in their heart. You know what I mean? So regardless, you just got to live your life. And as I'm getting older and I'm getting wiser, I recognize that it's the truth. So that's just where I'm at. I'm gonna do some more separating, but it's so easy, bro. Like, I just feel bad for the young ladies out there who, you know, they're still stuck on weave. They're still stuck on societal expectations. They're still trying to follow that formula that, you know, we all were told, the life script. And the life script is whack. The life script means nothing. Literally, do what you want. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. As long as it harm none, do it that will. Okay? And just live your life. But yep. That's the hair. One more spin around. There we go. So I'll catch you back with my 4-month update later.